valedictory address.
Good evening, Most Reverend Archbishop Ryan Jimenez, Reverend Father Jeffrey St. Nicholas, Very Reverend Monsignor James Beneventi, Father Ron Pangan, Father William Mamangan, Reverend Mr. Gregorio Calvo, Mr. Ishmael Perez, and Mr. Anthony Blas. Good evening, faculty, parents, family, and my fellow students. Just 4 days ago was when I started writing this speech. At first, I had no idea what I wanted to talk about. I asked for ideas from my family, friends, teachers, but nothing really stuck. That was until, while I was brainstorming ideas, the song Landslide by Fleetwood Mac started playing on my laptop, and two particular lyrics stood out to me. The lyrics read, "Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life?" Upon hearing these two lines, I immediately connected them to our graduation. Like Stevie Nicks, I asked myself, can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Could I handle the own seasons of my own life? In other words, how? How do we reorient ourselves after our lives suddenly change? How do we move forward after graduation, away from the safety of supportive teachers and away from the predictability of neatly printed syllabi? To answer this question, I remembered what my mom always told me. Whenever I'd be overwhelmed with the stress of work or drama or just life, she would always tell me, everything is temporary. And so that's been my internal mantra for the last 2 years. Everything is temporary, nothing stays, and the only real constant in life is change. But how does that answer our question? Even though we know change is inevitable, how do we prevent it in our lives from overwhelming us? Well, instead of despairing at the epiphany that everything is temporary, instead of lamenting what we lost, we should be happy looking back at all we've accomplished and all the friends and memories we've made along the way. But most importantly, we must learn to look to the future and move forward with the lessons that we learned. Yes, all of the football game victories, barbecues, and pep rallies we enjoyed while we were at FD are past and gone. But they were only really fun in the first place because they were temporary. They were rare, golden moments that could only happen in a specific time, in a specific place during our lives. So my advice to the class of 2025 and the audience here today is that whenever you face a sudden, abrupt change, don't mourn the past you lost. Cherish the fact that you had something to lose in the first place. And speaking again to the class of 2025, we should be happy that we made it through the last 4 years together, through trials and tribulations, through barbecues and bombed tests, through everything, and are here today to graduate. We did it, and we should all be proud of ourselves. Lastly, I want to thank everyone who helped me get to the place I'm at today. I first want to thank all of my friends and brothers for supporting me and always pushing me to be better. Thank you especially to Hannah, Ayla F., Kiko, and Maven. Thank you for always being there for me. Thank you to the teachers who supported me as well, especially Mrs. Manzanilla and Mrs. Venchu. I know you didn't want me to mention you, but here I am, so. You've always been there for me. Thank you to my family, Chess and Sam. Thank you for always supporting and accepting me for who I am and being the best siblings I could ever ask for. Second to lastly, I want to say thank you to my mom and dad for pushing me to stay motivated in school and be the best version of myself. Thank you for your unconditional love and support. I love you. And lastly, thank you to God for always giving me strength to persevere and do my best in school. Now, before I exit the stage, I just want to say this again. Everything is temporary. This time in our lives, the side of our caps that our tassels rested on, every laugh and cry we've shared, every argument and reconciliation we've had with each other. Everything is temporary, but brotherhood and the bond that we share, class of 2025, is forever. Viva class of 25! Viva! Viva class of 25! Viva! Viva class of
If everyone will please rise, the graduates will now sing the alma mater. Immediately thereafter, the procession will begin. Thank you all so much for coming, and God bless. Please drive safely.
Children